Hi guys, the tailor son here. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. In this video I'll be showing you how you can cut a pant which is known as trouser. So first of all, this is the measurement we'll be working with, the length of 39. You can pause the video and check. So first you draw a straight line, that is the top of the trouser. Then we said the length is 39. So the length, you apply the length by taking out 1 inch from the top, then you apply the 39 inches, then with additional 2.5 for the folding allowance at the bottom. So you have that, then you transfer the line 39, then 41 and a half, like that. Then you connect those two lines together. So that is that. After doing that, we want to get the couch measurement. I'll be using 28 for this particular trouser. So to get the couch measurement now, you subtract 6 inches from the 28, which will give you 22 divided by 2, which is 11. So any couch you are working with, you do the calculation like that. So we'll be working with 11 inches at the couch depth. So you apply the 11 inches like so, then you join those two lines together. Then after doing that, we want to apply the half length. So I actually took this half length from the base of the trouser to the new. So you apply it that way, then like that, then you join those lines together. So that is it. You can see we have 19 from the top, but for the regular length, which is like 41, 42, it is usually 21 from the top of the trouser. So after that, we want to get the lap, that is the tie. But before that, I would like us to get a straight line at the edge of the fabric. So we've done that already. The next thing is to, of course, get the lap measurement. The lap measurement of this client is 27. So 27, this cloth is on fold, so we have to divide 27 by 2. 27 divided by 2, that's 13.5. Then you subtract 1, which will give you 12.5. So look at the way I'm going to apply it. I applied 13.5, then I'll just take out 1 inch from that side. Then you can come in by 1.5 or 2, but in this case I'll be using 2 inches. So you can put in 2 inches like that. Then you have 10.5 as the remaining length. So 10.5, you divide it into 2, that's 5.25. Then you apply it that way to get the midpoint of the trouser. So that's the midpoint, which is 5.25. You apply it like that throughout. So after doing that, we want to apply the new measurements, which the new of my client is 9.5, but I won't be applying the 9.5 like that. We'll subtract 0.5, then I'll divide it by 2. So 0.5 minus 9.5, that will give me 9. Then you divide it by 2, then you apply 4.5. So that is what I just did in that place. So after doing that, I want to get the new measurements, like the leg opening, like the bottom of that trouser, which is 7. So divide by 2, that's 3.5. You apply 3.5. Then you do the same thing here, 3.5, 3.5, like that. Then you extend the line, connect those lines like that. So after doing that, you want to extend the line to the new point. You can use your curves if you don't have them, those patterns. If you don't have them, you can as well use your free hand, or better still, use your tape rule. So we said the midpoint is 5.25. Then you go up like so, then you subtract 0.5. So you'll be having like 5.25 there. Then this side 4.75. So you subtracted half inch from that point. Then you curve out your crouch, then come in by 0.75 for the front panel drop. Then you connect it that way to that point. So after doing that, we want to apply the waist measurement. And so for the waist measurement, we said the waist is 35. So 35 divided by 4, which is going to give us 8.75. So you apply the 8.75 that way, 8.75. Then after applying it, you add 1 inch to it for the inseam allowance, like for the joining allowance. Then join the line that way. So for the pockets, so you can come in by 2.5 and 8. So we want to cut. So that is me after cutting. So after cutting, we'll be taking those lines, those midpoints, to balance the trouser, like to centralize the trouser this time around. So to centralize it, we have to consider that 5 inches must be in the front of that crouch, that your lap. Then let us centralize by 8.5. Centralize it by applying 8.5 from that joint. You can see you have 8.5. It's not compulsory that your own must be 8.5. Just find a particular measurement, like a particular length, to centralize your trouser. So that way. So after doing that, we want to extend those lines. We extend the bottom line, then the new line, the new point line, and then the crouch point. So after doing that, you go to the top of the trouser. You add 2.5 inches as the raising of the trouser, then 1 like that and 1 like that. After doing that, you apply 4.5 inches, then you come down by 0.5 like that, then you apply 4.5 inches like that. So that's 4.5 for the back panel, for the extension of the back panel. Then 3 inches like that, then 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches like that. Then you extend the line that way. Then we will be using our curve, our pattern, to join those points together to get like a curvy connection around that side. But in this case, I can't actually get that line, so I'll be using my pattern master. So this is it. If you don't have a pattern master, you can as well use your tape rule. You can see I just have to get that point right, so you can keep on turning and to get that curve right. So that's it. After doing that, we want to cross check the lap measurement. So you take out half inch from that point, then half inch from the crotch. This thing, you have 11. Then place the 11 like that, then 27.4 around that side, just to cross check. You can see that it is accurate. We have 27 as the lap measurement, or the lap circumference. Then you apply 1 inch at the side of the trouser like that. Then you connect those lines to the hip point. Then you extend the line to the 2.5. Then from your crouch, you join those lines together. Then let us check something. We said that the waist is 8.75. That's the waist measurement divided by 4. So we want to get the other part. So you take out half inch for the joining allowance. At that point, you have 8.5. Then 1 inch for the dart, then the extra 1 inch for the inseam. So just in case you don't want the 1 inch is too small, you can as well add, let me say, half inch or 1 inch. But before then, let us get this measurement right. We want to cross check if it is actually going to be enough. Like the two, you can see we have 30.5 that way. Then Let us check for the hip measurement. So we said the hip is 10.5, that's 41 divided by 2. So you just want to cross check, you can see. Then your 21 will be around that point. So 21, you can see. So 21 will be around there. So just in case you feel that 1 inch allowance or 1 inch allowance is not enough, you can add half to make it 1.5. So we want to check the couch depth, we want to check the couch measurement, we want to confirm if it will be up to 28 after sewing. So you can see we have 10 inch there, then 10 inch, then we have 25.5. So 25.5 for your band will be like one and a half in the front and 1.5 at the back, so that will be 3. Then when you add 25.5 to 3, you have 28.5, which is almost accurate. So you can see, then you cut out the back panel like that. So after cutting, you want to cross check the new point. The 19.5 is correct. Then for the leg opening, 14 as well is correct. So this is how to cut a perfect trouser. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel.